Hey, what's going on everyone? This is Mast, and welcome back to another ranked Conquest match. Once again playing in the solo lane and playing some Hades today, going up against a Bologna. One of the more interesting matchups for Hades, and I'll kind of go over that in just a minute. Not going to buy an active yet, but I probably will be eating teleport this game. I will probably have to, but we'll see. So with Hades, especially in the solo lane, I shouldn't say really especially in the solo lane, but basically when you're alone and it's level, or like early level, level 1, level 2, you definitely want the extra power to make sure that you are clearing the wave entirely. So that's why you're going to see tier 2 Bancross being picked up on a decent amount of Hades solos, and that's why I highly encourage it. You want to make sure that you don't have those creeps 2 auto attacks away, 1 auto attack away from being cleared. You want to insta clear as soon as possible. It's such a huge advantage, and Bancross is an insane item for Hades. That lifesteal works so well for him, the passive works so well for him, because you're naturally going to get low in a lot of engagements, and you're going to heal up in a lot of engagements. So you can do something where you're at half health, you're getting bonus power because of that, and you go in and you lifesteal up to full or nearly full, and you're getting extra damage before you even heal up. So just the Bancross passive works very well for him. Lifesteal is great for him. Power is great for him. Such a good item, and it's so important for early damage. Bologna not here, probably starting sides on either fire elementals or her blue. Very hopeful that she is, because I actually lose a little bit at this level 1 clear. So we'll see what happens, but that's actually really good for me if that's what she's doing. It looks like it's not. So in this matchup, ideally, I would love to be silencing off her 2. Ooh, I'm not going to be able to splash this, which is unfortunate. That means I have to back off right now. She actually did a really good job of pulling the wave there. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but that was really well played. At this level 1 stage, Hades not so great. He's able to do some damage, but he does need the wave to be stacked pretty carefully together. Not going to 3 yet just because my wave's about to be here, so I will take some extra damage, but I kind of just have to at this point. Bologna already level 2. I need to be careful. I need to try and get 1 creep. Gonna be able to lifesteal up here in just a second. So let's go ahead and hit level 2 off that. Go ahead and back off now. She's got those AoE auto attacks. This is definitely the stage where Bologna wins in this matchup, so I just need to play pretty careful where I can. The problem with tier 2 Bancross is you're not able to get a lot of potions. That's definitely the disadvantage to it. It looks like I may have lost a creep there, actually. I think I may have lost an archer. They're on blue buff right now. Need to go ahead and call that out and try and clear this so I can rotate over ASAP. And it looks like we got it. Awesome. They're going to try and pressure her a little bit. I don't have cooldowns to do anything, so I'm just going to focus on clearing the wave real quick. She's going to go ahead and be able to do it. What I want to be able to do in this matchup is I want to be able to silence her off of her 2 so she's not able to get that bludgeon. Let's go ahead and pick up the blue real quick if I can. Should be able to play safe enough here without the jungle being over here that I can grab this real quick. Actually going to head back to base right now. I think I've got an opportunity to. Let's see if I can get this off. I feel like it's just the safest play right now. Instead of rotating back through the lane, I actually feel like it's safer to go ahead and just head back to base real quick and get that done. Because I can, let's go ahead and try and get defense done. Oh, I didn't get it in time. Damn it. I want to get the tier 1 defense of Dynasty Plate Helm for this matchup, but oh well. Go ahead and heal up to full right there and see if I can keep her from taking blue. She's on it right now. It's getting pretty low. It's okay. She can't really do too much to me here, so I'm fine with this. Should be able to one-shot it. Awesome. So I got the blue. I damaged her up, and she wants to fight me a little bit, which I'll take. Just going to save my jump to be able to take out, to juke her 2 if I need to. Able to dash, or avoid her 1 there, I should say. And let's see where she's going to go on this wave. She's going to try and bludgeon me there, not actually able to. I was out of her range. And it looks like she'll just head in the jungle now. Let's heal up real quick and play back. Actually, a creep away from 5. It's really good that I didn't end up trying to challenge her there, because I thought I was going to hit 5 off of that. So that's kind of rough timing. Don't have my silence up to do anything to her, but I've got my heal in just a second, so I'm going to be okay. As I start leveling up my 3, this matchup's just going to get better and better. Right now, it's really just cooldown timing is making this matchup a little awkward. I keep not having my 2 up in time to be able to really silence off or bludgeon, but not too big of a deal, and it should go ahead and finish right now that I've got my 2 up. Her bludgeon also does have a slightly lower cooldown, which is a challenge when boxing. So we're going to be looking to silence this off. There we go. So that's just going to take away a lot of her damage. It's going to make her really focus on getting those auto attacks off. Let's go ahead and get some fear over here on the minions. Hit it on her while she's actually in the minion wave. Definitely bad of her to actually keep in there. Let's go ahead and juke this out. See if she wants to fight me here. Just giving Wheelix a chance to get some extra damage off. See if Mercury dashes at all. Looks like not. That's just a free Mercury ult right there. Not sure why you wanted to go for that. They really didn't have much they could do. Still got my silence for the Bologna too. That's really all I need to save it for. And I've actually got some damage I can deal to her. Try and stack her up here in the wave. Burst her real quick. Awesome. Mercury's going to beads out, which was really dumb. He had his dash up that whole time. So he should have just dashed out and didn't need to beads. But right there, basically, she was pushing up to the wave, so I had an opportunity. Tempted to dive here, and if he actually positions badly, I will. But it looks like he's not going to. He's just going to stay back. Because I have the money too, and Mercury's already showing some presence, I'm just going to get boots done wherever they are. There they are. Grab a potion and some wards. Some wards, excuse me. Okay, and head out to the lane. Oelix still positioning up there towards their buffs. Looks like she'll be able to get out alive, which is good. Definitely not worth dying for those buffs. Just go ahead and get out with the win there. Fafnir struggling a bit. 0-2 so far. That's definitely not what we want to see. But Rama does have a kill, so hopefully we can definitely still do okay over in the duo side. It's going to hurt pretty bad if we're not able to do that, but it looks like it's definitely not over there. Definitely in the solo side, things looking good. Too bad I actually wasn't paying attention there. I definitely could have stopped that bludgeon and pressured her a little bit. Just going to dash for clear and for damage there because the minions were low. I was go ahead and it was going to be worth to go ahead and dash there. Get some wards down real quick. Bologna doing the classic rotate in the jungle thing. I'm really curious about this. I don't know why people think it's as smart as it is at this stage of the game. There's literally nothing she was going to do there. There's just, I don't know, there's not really a point to it. Like, obviously there are times where it's completely worth going in the jungle. Why not? But people are overdoing it right now. Let's go ahead and juke that out with the jump. And I'm still doing okay in this lane. And this is when she really shines right here, is when she's got a lot of damage online because Boots just got finished. You know, before she's got items built, she's got a lot of damage in her too. She's actually got a really good point in the lane right now. And I'm still doing well against her, which is huge considering I have a much better late game. Bologna rotating out of the lane right there just to steal some farm from her mid and jungle. Okay. Thanks. She'll get a little more ahead in the lane from that, but it's solo lane, so who cares? Getting low on mana. I've got my teleport up though, so really right now what I want to do is I want to get this blue buff secured for myself, and then I just want to head back to base real quick and teleport here. Alright, I don't quite have money to finish off Bancross. It's very tempting to. Instead, I think I'll just go ahead and start in my defense here. If I can get it this time, there we go. Awesome. So that's going to give me 20 protections, which is actually very valuable in the lane. Makes it a lot easier to fight. Let's go ahead and just stack this wave up, let her clear it out, and then stack these guys up right here. Because I use my silence, I need to be ready to dash out of her bludgeon, but she's rotating out for no reason again, so it's actually just going to keep me really safe for now. She should be looking to bully me where she can here, but she's not. Oh, I almost took it. I was going to be so excited. Mercury right here, that's why you ward solo lane. Could actually look to punish them a little bit here. There's the bludgeon, just going to heal up real quick and back off. Definitely make sure you're warding solo pretty much whenever those wards are going down. You want to have more wards to put back up. Just because you can get punished so badly. Let's go ahead and juke that out there with a dash. She's got the... Ooh, didn't get the ult off in time, but I'm going to fight this. Because I've got my team rotating in. That was really good. The only reason I ulted that is because I had my team rotating in. And I just forced them all off 1v3. In fact, if they rotated a little sooner, which they honestly should have, we would have had 3 kills. So it's unfortunate we weren't able to get that, but still, I mean, that's totally a win. I just forced off a bunch of people on my own. That was pretty huge. I believe Scylla's 3's up, but I actually could potentially kill her right now if it wasn't. Lots of potential damage for her. Speed's up, blue's up. They're going to be able to take speed. I'm going to go onto the blue right now. Really, really good win there because they got forced off. That was actually really big. And again, the Mercury beads being punished over in the solo lane. So a lot of the time, it's not going to be smart to jump as aggressively as I have been this game. Try to get the silence off in time. I can. Kind of a bad 3 on my part. I didn't actually hit her with it. Normally, you don't want to jump as aggressively as I have been this game, but I'm using it to avoid damage. So even though it may look aggressive, normally I'm using it to avoid damage. It's actually defensive more than anything, and just kind of the smart way to use it. Bludgeon does so much damage. Absolutely worth using my jump to avoid that damage, because that bludgeon hit is much more threatening than anything that could come my way over in the solo lane. Any sort of Bologna ult, any sort of Mercury ult, anything like that, that bludgeon is going to do more damage. Alright, so I'll just back off here. She's trying to punish me, not really doing much, and because I've got a heal because I'm Hades, she's really just not doing much, and it's like you can tell she's trying her little heart out, but things are going really well for me right now in a matchup where Bologna is god of winning solo lane, basically. That's just what she does. She clears wave faster than anyone. She can clear wave because the bludgeon auto attacks stay no matter what you do to her actual bludgeon itself. She's really, really strong for that. Why did those minions go? That was stupid. 2 of the minions got aggroed. I don't know why. But she's just naturally insanely good in solo because of that. But that's the thing, is that's the thing that she's really good at, is winning solo, is punishing in solo. Did she sentry? Oh, she's doing fires. Okay. I thought she was taking out my ward. But she's really, really good at that. And so the fact that I'm doing well against her, I'm just going to go ahead and let her do that and clear this wave here while it's stacked. The fact that I'm actually managing to really honestly win lane against her is huge. And I have a much better late game, much higher damage late game. I've gotten more pressure from their jungler, from their support. They had a huge rotation, and things are going really well because of that. So I would definitely say just kind of take notes to how I'm playing this. I'm not looking to box. I'm looking to just play smart, looking to avoid damage where I can, using my heal to my advantage, and that's why I'm not super afraid of taking poke. I'm afraid of taking long committed battles, and because she's missing right, they definitely need to be careful. I will probably look to teleport over there in just a second. Go ahead and finish off my defense right now. Normally do not want to save the Bancroft's buy like I have been so far. Tier 3 Bancroft's actually very, very cost effective, but it's just kind of the way gold has worked out so far. I think it made more sense because I was getting pressured early to get boots done, to make sure I was safer from ganks, safer from Bologna's slows, and then get Dynasty Plate Helm done for penetration, for defense, because that's just such a big power spike item there itself. I think it's more valuable than the tier 3 Bancrofts. So farm-wise, she's a little bit ahead. That's just because she's Bologna. It's much easier for her to farm. So she's getting fire, she's getting buffs, stuff like that. She rotated over to mid and stole a wave for no reason. And she's able to do a lot more damage in this matchup just because she's able to box with auto attacks. One of the dumber things in Smite, I would argue, is that physical gods have a huge advantage when it comes to auto attacks while their abilities are still pretty strong. Didn't think she would actually do that on me. Okay, it's just going to hurt her clear. Should be fine here. Just going to jump out. They're going to commit to me. I should be able to be just fine. Yeah, they're just going to get punished for that. I don't know why they thought they could do that. I guess I could have played it worse, to be fair, but interesting. I think her 3 is down, since she hasn't used it yet. That's why I didn't jump on her earlier, is because her 3 seemed... I assumed her 3 was up, but I think she must have used it to rotate in, which was dumb on her part. Ends up making her a free kill. We can get the right tower right here, and then we can go get Portal Demon, which I think they want to do. Yeah, we are pretty low. I think it's safer to go for Bust for sure. Go ahead and silence off Bologna real quick. Secure that. We've got 2 heals stacked down right now. Go ahead and jump and avoid this damage, and I don't know if her dash is still up or not, but she's going to get herself stuck in the ult there, and that's going to wrap her up, so that's awesome. Let's go ahead and look to win the game. Okay. There's a little bit of Hades solo gameplay. Shorter game than I would have liked to record, but that laning phase was actually a fantastic representation of what you can do with Hades in the solo lane. They tried to pressure me really hard. Mercury rotated 3-4 times. I was up against a Bologna, one of the scarier gods to play against in the solo lane, and a god that I don't actually match up with all that well, but able to play it smart, able to play it safe, able to farm safely, actually win the lane, use my heal to my advantage, silence off her 2 so that she's much less effective, not able to deal a lot of damage to me because of that, and then win those ganks. Hades ult is terrifying in those ganks, and to be fair, Mercury definitely could have played it better, but I don't think I would have died a single time even if he did. He just maybe would have been a little less punished by my playstyle. I don't think I would have died a single time anyways, so there's a good example of Hades gameplay. Hopefully you enjoyed. Really good way to just kind of look at the laning phase there. Definitely want to get more Hades up in the future because I'm playing a lot of him right now. He's a lot of fun. But thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you next time.
I've been seeking for the glory. Say my name. And I've been trying to write my own story in the search for fame. I'm sitting here in this empty room. Walls keep tumbling down.